Yes, come on in. Come on in. Yes. Top job. Well done. Yes. Yes. Good. Good girl. Good boy. Boris, off. Yes. Good boy. Good. Yes. Consistency is key, guys. As you can see from the little snippets of videos I've just put up prior to this, um, my two are walking on the lead, lovely. They're coming back to the clicker, lovely. Okay, that didn't happen overnight, guys. Trust me, speaking from experience, my two dogs were horrendous on the lead. It took a lot of work and effort to get them to where they are now. Being able to walk freely like that takes a lot of time, effort, and consistency. We're seeing more and more now when we speak to customers. They're receiving training, whether that's free advice from us or whether it's our paid, more bespoke training services. Whichever the case may be, it doesn't matter. We're seeing that we're giving the advice, and within 24 hours sometimes customers are coming back saying that it's not working. Guys, you have to give it a chance. You have to give it a chance. Training doesn't happen overnight. Okay, so whether that's anything, that could be lead walking, it could be reactivity, separation anxiety. Some things, yes, you will see a vast improvement in 24 hours if it's low level behavior, i.e. a puppy being naughty, jumping up, biting, etc. Yes, granted. But when we're talking more serious issues like separation anxiety, for example, that is definitely not going to be resolved over 24 hours, no matter how good you are. And if you can sort separation anxiety to the point it's completely eradicated, you can have my job, because I'm telling you now, that won't be happening, okay? Yes, you can see improvements, but the issue will not go away in 24 hours. That's why it's such a serious issue, and that's why we work with customers for 3 to 6 months on a paid basis because of that. It needs constant mentorship, and it needs a constant change. Sometimes you'll start dealing with a behaviour, and that behaviour will change into a different aspect that needs to be addressed differently. Hence why we have 3 to 6 month packages that facilitate that. Okay. Just another thing in regards to consistency. Okay. I've touched on in other videos. I know you guys have seen. Okay. Don't worry if you have bad days. You will 100% have bad days of training, okay? One day, your dog might be doing everything you can possibly imagine. The recall's amazing, they're coming back, they're going into a down, they're sitting when they're told, and they're absolutely phenomenal. The next day, you could do exactly the same routine, and it could be absolutely the complete opposite. And you might get no engagement from your dog whatsoever. They're running around, being naughty, whatever the case may be. And that's okay. Don't worry about it. We've got two dogs and ours are exactly the same. If you've seen my other videos, you'll see that some days I have what I would call an adoption day, because they're basically lucky that they're not getting fucking adopted, okay? And that's just the way it is, guys. Dogs are very much like humans, more than we care to realise. And if we put it in a human perspective, there's days where we get up, we don't want to go to work, we don't want to do certain things. Even as much as I love training dogs and working with dogs, there's still days when I get up in the morning and think, oh, I'd rather be in bed, or I'd rather be on the sofa with a cup of coffee. And dogs are exactly the same, guys, albeit I've never seen a dog hold a cup of coffee, but you get the idea. Some days dogs will just get up and think, not today. I don't care who you are, how much food you got. It's not happening, sunshine, not today. All right? So don't be disheartened. All I would say is take the positive with the negative, guys. And that's basically it in a nutshell. So just remember, if you're out training and they're not doing what you want them to do, that's all right. Just enjoy the walk. Go do whatever you're doing. Have the adventures. Just go and do it. Write the day off as a training day and just have it as a fun adventure day. Also be mindful when you're training, if you're getting things, if you find that things aren't going your way, so if you're trying to teach a down, like I've mentioned before, and it's just not working, they're not going into a down, they're not staying in a down, and for whatever reason it's just not working, don't end on a negative. So remember what they do know, and even if that's just a simple little recall from a couple of feet away, or sat at heel, or whatever the case may be, just end on a positive. Give them lots of treats, because again, just like humans, no one wants to spend an hour being told how crap we are, that we can't do something right, we're always doing it wrong, and that's exactly what you want to be like with your dogs. Do not end on a negative. But the most important thing, if you take anything from this video, guys, just remember why you got that dog, or those dogs if you've got more than one. You got them to show them love, for them to show you love and to go on adventures and enjoy life together. So just remember that at the core of everything. Yes, it is amazing to have a dog that will sit on command, lie on command, down, whatever the case may be, perfect recall. That is great, and yet that is lovely. It's not realistic. And as a dog trainer, I can tell you now that's not realistic. That is not a day-to-day thing, okay? A lot of dog trainers will only post the positives. I'm quite happy to post my negative days like I have done. I have bad days where the dogs don't listen to me, and like I said, I've just got to write it off and we start again tomorrow. And I'm not ashamed to say that, even as a dog trainer, okay? So likewise, guys, just remember why you had those dogs, okay? That is the core thing. You had those dogs to enjoy life, go out on adventures. All the training and everything can come after that. It'll come. It just takes time and consistency. Don't write it off. It will work for you, okay, guys? But just remember that one important thing. That's why you've got the dogs, to enjoy the dog and for the dog to enjoy you. I hope that helps, guys. If you haven't already, come over and join Staffy Training Help on Facebook. You're all welcome. See pictures of your dog, see your training wins, any training issues or advice you need, we're there. Let's go, Team Staffy.